Hi lovelies, welcome back to Annabelle Makeover channel. I'm here to educate all beginners to know how they can contour, highlight, and also um, they do their lipsticks in any way in or any kind of shape of lipstick they want. In today's class, I focus attention on how beginners can create their eyeshadow. So I've already done my skin work. I've already filled my eyebrow. So I start with eyeshadow. I'm using a purple shade eyeshadow, a matte eyeshadow to start my transition in this makeup. So I start from the outer corner of my eye and I'm flowing my hand to the inner corner of my eye. The blush that I'm using for this work is my floppy blush, or we call it a smoothing blush. That is what I use in order to flow my hands at the background of my eyelid or my eyeshadow. So after that, I use my eyeshadow base to cut the crease for this. In this work, I'm cutting crease for this eyeshadow. So I use my eyeshadow base to cut the crease. I keep arranging it the lines so that I can have the perfect shape. And anytime you are cutting the crease, guys, if you extend it too much, it will not be too fine. Make sure that you follow the shape of your eyeball to cut the crease. So that's what I do, because there are some people who have a big eyeball and the lines in their eyeballs, if you follow it up like that, it will not fine. The eyeshadow will not fine at the end of the day. So whenever you are cutting the crease, just imagine how the shape of the crease is going to be when you finish the eyeshadow. That one will determine and helps you to know the shape of eyeshadow or the crease you should cut for somebody's eye. So after finishing with the cutting of the crease, guys, I go with my white eyeshadow. And then after that, I go with my orange eyeshadow. Take notes of what I'm doing. I'm not covering the white eyeshadow that I apply at the inner corner of my eye, but rather, and I'm not demarcating it or keep lines that you observe that this one is white, this one is orange. I blend the two together, but the only thing is that I don't cover the orange or use the orange to cover the white in my inner corner of the eye. And after that, guys, I use another color at the outer corner of the eye. The color that I use in starting my transition is what I use at the outer corner of the eye, which is the purple. So I keep on smoothing it and make it to look very smooth and nice. And then I use my orange eyeshadow again. I touch it at close to the middle of the eye, because it's three combination of eyeshadow I'm using in this work. So guys, stay tuned so that you can learn. After I finish smoothing my eyeshadow finish, I go with my eyeliner in this look. I love the Barbie liner that I'm using. I'm using my Cara gel liner to give this Barbie liner. So I make the line of my eyeliner, or I call it the edge of the eyeliner. I make it to be a bit bigger. That is what we call the Barbie liner. Then the inner side of it, I make it slim because I don't want it to be big. If you make it big, it will make your eyelid, or it will cover the eyeshadow that you put in your eyelid. So guys, after when I finish with my eyeliner, I now go to arrange the side of that eyeliner to make it very neat. And what I'm using here is my concealer that I use here to arrange the side of this my eyelid. Yes, my eyeliner. So I use my white waterline to make sure I sharpen the inner corner of my eye with the white that I put, the white eyeshadow that I put, since it's not really coming out the way I want. So I use my white waterline eyeliner to sharpen the inner corner of my eye. So likewise, I do the same application for the second side of my eye. I started from the outer corner of my eye, guys. I use my purple eyeshadow to apply for the outer corner of my eye. I flow my hands, extend it to the inner corner of my eye. That is how to apply transition, guys. And when you flow your hands, it will not stiff on the eye, but rather it will look smooth and blend. When you apply eyeshadow, don't pick it too much, especially for the part you want to apply your transition. Don't pick it to be too much in your floppy blush, because if you do, it will not fine. It will make it look stiff for your eye. So when you want to pick your eyeshadow to apply for transition, make sure that you pick it lightly to apply for the area so that it will be blend and smooth when finishing it. I still cut the crease for the second side of my eye to do the same thing I did for this other side. So I keep on applying the white eyeshadow. The white eyeshadow that I'm applying here, as you can see, is the dusty shade of it, or a matte shade of it. It's not a shimmer. And the three eyeshadow I'm using for my eyelid here is also matte eyeshadow, not shimmer. Eyeshadow, orange eyeshadow at the middle, while the purple at the outer corner of the eye, the whites at the inner corner of the eye. Then I blend all of them smoothly together. Then I'm not touching the area that the white is, but rather I blend it along with the orange, because I hate any demarcation in my eyeshadow. As a beginner, whenever you want to apply your eyeshadow, please don't demarcate them. Flow your hands with your floppy blush so that all of them will match together. Now I go with my eyeliner to also give the same Barbie line for the eyelid. So I extend my liner to the inner corner of my eye. That is my waterline. I use my Cara gel liner for the downside of my eyeliner, my waterline, sorry guys. Then I go with concealer again to line up the area in order to lift the side very well. So I use concealer to do so. So I use my waterline to have a small design for the eyeshadow. So guys, I'm putting my false lashes. And the area that I apply my false lashes is at the lines that I have my natural lashes. I'm not stepping the lashes up because if I do, it's going to stand different from the natural lashes. So you put it at the line you have your natural lashes in order for it to stick together. I still go with the purple eyeshadow to touch the under of my eye, my eyelid. So I use my finishing powder to touch the area I highlighting my face. I still touch my blush again for the area that I contour. And this time around, I'm using a matte shade of blush to do so. And the color that I use in applying is orange. I love using orange as my blush because it helps to suit with my complexion. So now guys, it's time to apply our lipstick. As you can see, I start from the upper side of my lips. I line it at the lines of my lips. I'm doing this in order to have the shape of this my lipstick, and I really want these lips to look thick and also extend. So I extend the line of the lips a little in order to have a big and thick lips. I also do likewise to the downside of my eye, the downside of my lips, which is the lower side of my lips. Then the color combination of this lipstick is red and also nude. Mixing red and nude together, the color will just change. But the one that I use in lining my lips is brown. So I mix red color and nude color together and the color changed to a pink. Stay tuned so that you can learn something for this lipstick. I also apply that nude shade for the upper side of my lips. I blend it along with the brown lipstick that I put there. I keep on applying that my brown for the upper side of my lips and also touch the brown a little at the lower line of my lips. I keep applying the nude color for the lower or the middle of the lips. As you can see guys, the lips is coming out and it's really so bold because of the mixture. I'm still touching that red color again for the down side of the lips, and I dab the lips together. I keep using my floppy blush to blend that lips, or my flat brush, because I don't want it to enter together with the one that I apply at the middle. So now guys, I'm using my lip gloss to a color lip gloss that match with that nude lipstick that I put at the middle. I use this at the middle while I'm using a white lip gloss for the lines of the lipstick, because if I apply the color of that lipstick, it will spoil the the shade of this lipstick. So I use it only at the area that I have the nude at the middle, while using the white one at the lines of the lips. So now guys, I go with my bronzer to help enforce my highlighting that I light with concealer. So I use bronzer to enforce it, to make it more pop out with this look. And where the area I apply my bronzer is at the cheekbone, which helps to bring out the cheekbone, and also my nose tips, the lines of my forehead. I brush it up to the foreheads, and also my chin. And also set the setting spray, guys. The makeup is set. Wow, see a beautiful look, very subtle, glowing, and sharp. Yes, this is how to achieve this look,